Hiya, as you might notice, pink feature wall. This is because I'm actually in my bedroom. Um, so last month, I've just watched last month, and I, to be honest, couldn't watch it. A lot of it, I was obviously in a very bad place. The follow-on from going to see my doctor, the crisis team came over and basically said they were going to write a letter to my psychiatrist. Luckily, I was right. Um, Even though no one believed me, it was the amitriptyline that had sent me wappy. Thank God I was right, because otherwise I don't think I would be here right now. I think I'd probably be locked in a police station. Luckily, no, I'm not that mental. Right, the other drug changes that happened that I didn't really talk about, which I probably should have, they've taken me off gabapentin and they're putting me on pregabalin, which is also Leqrila. Now, I think a lot of Americans use this as well. I'm finding this really helpful. I'm on a low dose compared to the gabapentin. It is a new version of gabapentin. Can I say gabapentin anymore? Also have my metformin up by my endocrinologist. I get an endocrinologist because I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it's like one up from a gynecologist. He put me on spirolactone. This is not only a water tablet, but it also controls hormonal levels. But to be honest, I think it's doing really well at controlling my water levels because I am going for a wee a lot more again. I haven't noticed any side effects. So it's not like the Diamox and you get tingly hands. None of that. Not noticed any of it. Um, so to be honest, I like it a lot more than Diamox, and it seems to be doing more than Diamox, which is always a bonus. My endocrinologist has referred me to, I think it was a bariatric specialist. Basically, I went to see a fat doctor, that's what I call it, and a dietitian, and they've basically said that there's obviously some psychological issues there, which I think there is, but they're also saying that because of my conditions, that it will be really hard for me to lose weight. So in a year's time, they will be looking at doing a gastric band or bypass or stapling or whatever. I basically have to go through the psychology part first. So that's really about it. I did have a lumbar puncture via X-ray, but unfortunately, for the first 5, 6 attempts, however many it was, he was doing it blindly, quite high up on my back, and hit a nerve, and basically I'm now walking with a limp, and I have a lot of pain in my right hand foot and bottom of my leg. They said, oh, it's just because of the swelling, but the swelling would have now gone down. The swelling has gone down that was on my back, so that's quite worrying. They did When he did do the one at the top, he said he was getting some liquid, but he wasn't happy with it. What that means, I don't know. Which personally, I'm starting to think that they got liquid out, but it had blood in it. Because they went in again at the bottom via X-ray this time, and the sample. Well, I can show you a picture of the sample. The sample was extremely red, and mm, that's a picture of the sample. They didn't take much out because the pressure was 19, which to me doesn't sound. I mean, the last time I had my pressure done with my shunt, my pressure was at 28, and the time before that it was at 29, and it came down by one setting by me having my shunt settings changed. So really, I was expecting it to be about 25. So it could be the spirolactone has kicked arse and made it so that my pressure's come down. And that's about it really. So from my bedroom, bye bye.